Recording.
We're taping a device to stop the oil in the Gulf and divert it up to BP's ship. But we won't have any more oil in the Gulf. Coming down, this is a prototype I built. It's called a plumb bob because it hangs like a plumb bob. Funnel. It looks like a funnel a little bit. And then it's got a tunnel that goes through the bottom and releases the pressure as the plumb bob is going into the oil well. We got a simulated oil well here. We're going to raise the plumb bob up, but the ship would be lowering it down, and they would have one of their robots attached to this cable and guide it in to the oil well. So we're going to do that right now. The robot comes and guides it over the well, and the funnel effect will make it find its way into the hole, and then it's got special relief cuts in it. So when it goes into pipe, these relief cuts center the plumb bob in the well. So we'll let it go in. We have to keep these valves open because it's going to relieve the pressure so the plumb bob can find its way in the tunnel. And as you can see, as I'm lowering it down, easing itself right into the tunnel, and the pressure of the water or the oil is coming out of the pressure relief where the plumb bob comes in, and we still have oil coming out of the pipe. By design, stops the oil coming out of the pipe, lets it go through the relief valve where BP can hook into their ship and capture all the oil with no oil going into the Gulf. I'm going to deploy the plumb bob to stop the oil coming out from around the pipe. When I do that, the pressure is going to get greater on the valve. I'm just going to close this valve off here, so you can watch the pressure build up once the plumb bob stops the water, or stops the oil. As you can see, there's no more oil coming out of the well itself. It's all diverted up through the center of the plumb bob, the tunnel that's like a relief valve. Now BP will send down a pipe with a flex hose, and then they'll open both valves and they'll couple the one side of the plumb bob and turn off the other valve, which now stops all the oil in the Gulf from coming out. And we have our tanker over here. We'll open the tanker door, and the tanker is now collecting all the oil. So then BP can then come down again with another hose and hook into the other valve, turn the other valve on, and suck from two sections of the well to relieve more pressure off of the wellhead. Now, once that's all in place, BP will make whatever kind of fix they want to make. My idea is a big valve. These valves will be actually facing up, so they can slide another pipe over the top of this, a flange where they have bolts in it, and then slide over a big shut-off valve with another like 10-inch relief on it. They leave that 10-inch relief open, so all BP stuff is in place now, and they can take the plumb bob out. Now to get the plumb bob out, I can adjust the pressures on the valve, and the pressure from the well will actually push the plumb bob right back out. Once it's out, BP will take their hoses, couple it to the flange, and take it up to the ship and close the big valve, and there'll be no more oil in the Gulf. So we're gonna deploy we're gonna take the plumb bob back out. So I'm gonna relieve a little pressure there. Relieve a little pressure there. So now there's a little bit of oil coming into the Gulf. And I'm gonna deploy the plumb bob so it can come back out. As you can see, it's moving a little bit. Now when I close the valve, the pressure of the wellhead will push the plumb bob back out of the well on its own.
There it goes.
And it'll ease the tension on the ship for taking the plumb bob out. The oil will flow out for a couple minutes till the plumb bob is completely out of the wellhead. The plumb bob comes out through their valve they have in place, back up to the ship. Then BP goes ahead, takes that line going up to the ship, plugs it into the 8-inch T on the thing, closes their big valve. It stops the oil from the well, and now it's going up to the ship, and they can do whatever else repairs they have to do.
Say your name.
My name's Matt Prohaska, and
June 25th. June 25th.
June 25th. Hopefully they can get an idea out of this to cap the well. We'll see.